Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Tower of Doom stream, week 22, day 3. So today, we got ourselves the rest of the Tower of Doom. I believe we're within range of being able to complete it right now. We're on floor 21 and we have a heroism and 2 fireballs, and I believe the math on that does come out to a win. Actually, we might even get all the stages done too within this stream. So we'd really have it done at that point if we were to get both of those done. Not sure if we actually will, though. We did scout out an entire floor, so we are 5 battles lower than we normally would be. Or actually, you'd have to take at least 2 of those. So I guess 3 battles lower than we normally would be. But I don't know. I think that heroism should be able to squeeze it through. Depends how many Vow Ravens we get here. We'll basically determine. If we get 2 Vow Ravens, we'll definitely be able to go all the way. Other than that, we actually got a new pet today. Spoilers thingy didn't show it correctly, I don't think. But unless it was showing up under the pet one, it just was wrong on that one other page. But we did get a new one today, not one of the old ones. It was originally going to be the Taurus bonus one, but we got the Wild Plane bonus instead off this new Hydra, which I am probably going to use as my pet because it looks so adorable. But yeah, we're going to definitely need this as our pet then for a while. I'm not sure if we'll get a better one than this. It's actually probably one of my favorite now. But we'll definitely need to make sure to go do that a little bit later. And as far as adventure board, we have uselessness, because even this is like 1/10 of a deed, so pretty bad right there. Luckily it doesn't get in the drop table in the way of the drop table of anything else. But anyways, let's go switch over to everything we need for the event, which I believe we're still running Tesla, so we can actually keep armor then if we're just gonna run Tesla all the way. If I already came this far with Tesla, I might as well keep using Tesla. Did I switch to Ketras yet? Let's see. Yeah, if we're still using Ketra at this point, I'm just gonna keep Ketra. I mean Ketra. I just combined their 2 names. We're just going to keep Tesla. Anyways, what's the battles that we have? So, what floor are we even on? That would help. We're on 21, which means we have ourselves a 4 and a 5. We got a power. So I might skip both these powers then, because I believe if we're already above like 10, 15 stats, we could probably end up skipping out on it. It's because we already have so many stats that it's going to make a rather small impact to how much we actually have, because even if we grab both of them, we actually gain 0 total stats. They become increasingly less effective, noticeably beyond 10, but extremely so beyond 15, to the point where you can almost completely stop taking them at 15. But I think we will skip these 2 then, just because they're so deep. And that should allow us to do it today then. Let's actually do a count right now. So we have 3 fireballs total and 1 heroism. We have 4 battles, so we can assume we have 6 battles. So we have a 5 and then the final battle, so that's 2. 4 in the final battle, so that's 4. So we only have 2 guarantee battles left. We can then fireball. Oh, but then I'd have to do 2 battles. Yeah, we'd have to fireball, do a battle, and then do the other battle. So we're out of sigils. And yeah, we'd be 1 sigil short then, unless we find a second Vow Raven. Oh no. But yeah, we're actually 1 sigil short, I believe, because we can heroism 25, and that just gets done the entire floor. And we could fireball 1 of 23 and then all of 24, except for final battle, which we have to do. So yeah, what's the battle count? So we have 6 battles. We use 2, 4. Yeah, we're not going to make it, I don't think, because we have to throw 2 on the next one. We're literally 1 sigil short. What a fail. We can hope we get 2 Vow Ravens. I guess it depends how this floor goes. Kind of depends how we go. Let's go do number 5 and go from there. Oh, there's the thingy thing again, lower down. Let's see. But yeah, let's start by taking 5 and just see how it goes. See if we get a Vow Raven immediately. If we get a Vow Raven immediately, that's a pretty good sign for us having enough sigils. If we don't get one right here, that's problematic. Ooh. That might not be enough sigils then. We're gonna be short. It's not gonna go all the way. So hello everyone, hope all of you have been doing well. Hello, Bill Warhammer. Hello. Also, I know the chat on the side isn't working. It was doing a really weird glitch earlier where it kept repeating like whatever the most recent comment was. I need to figure out what on earth is up with it. It's been doing something wrong every single time lately. but in a different way. Because right now, let's see if it's still doing it. Yeah, as you can see, it's currently spamming the most recent message. I have no clue why that is. As you can see, it just keeps spamming the most recent message over and over and over again. I haven't done anything different to it. And it's, even the normal fix isn't wanting it to work properly. It's very strange, to say the least. Anyways. Hello, Alfie. Hello, Birdleaf. Hello, John. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Thiago. In this event, you're using Shield of Arskia with 3 Tesla. Yeah, that'd work perfectly fine. Let's see. Hello, Lestats. But yeah, Tesla's pretty good to build around. Has pretty decent upscaling. You were using this for the Guardian Crown, Marilith, Suna, and Draculus. I guess that could work. Isn't Guardian Crown slow though? Isn't that one really tanky weapon? I guess depends on your durability. I haven't really had much of a dying issue yet. Keyword on yet. But I don't know, we haven't died a single time jinxing it right now. Do we have alignment? Get a mountain for now. It was gonna hit us really hard here. Not enough to kill though. I can give him a skull because we get barrier off it anyway, so he's not gonna do any damage to us. But then get a good mountain. Get our barrier again. Unfortunately, somehow still not full mana. I almost feel like getting both of them to full before we do anything here. In which case we should throw a mountain down. And then we double Tesla to the win. It doesn't even matter what he does here. And he's dead. Hello, Drock Savage! Welcome. What's our game plan? We might just have to finish it tomorrow then. We'd have to get really, really good Valraven luck to be able to finish it today. At this point. I don't know. Do we take the powers or don't take the powers? What do you guys think? Power or no power? Because we had a power on this floor and a power on the next floor. For my calculations, we're exactly 1 sigil short of completion today. With the current packs we have. But if we find 2 Valravens, we'd be able to go all the way. We're definitely going to be finding 1 Valraven, though. Marilith with 3 Nisha medals is about 54 Gem Destroy. Yeah, depending on how much magic you have, you can almost reach full board clear. Ends up getting a lot of value. It works basically like a Thrall. They're both essentially the exact same troop, except she gets true damage attached to it. The only big issue is she has double the mana cost, though. But obviously you can't use Thrall for red. But anyways, yeah, I think we're not going to do it today then. We'll just go for the powers. Because I highly doubt we'll find 2 Valravens within these amount of battles. We'll find out. Yeah, we'll take the power then. Yeah, we already didn't even get a Valraven here. We wouldn't be able to make it. So he made the proper choice. What do we even go for here? I'll gain barrier just so he doesn't hit us. So I can then do that. And that'll get things rolling. And we should pretty much be good to go from here. We simply double cast this. He'll take a skull. We can mountain it all. We've been getting really bad on these alignments lately. Let's go for it now, though. And that should be enough to wipe. And there's our power, and I believe that is our move on now. And we'll just go straight forward then. Valraven really wants to hide today. Should definitely get at least 1, though. There it is. And if we get the second one, we theoretically would have had enough sigils to go all the way. But oh well. Actually, still not too late. With how the math came out on it, if we skip the other power, but find another Valraven, we'd actually be able to make it. But it would still require the second Valraven. Okay, be careful, don't need that thing escaping. Deny all of his mana. Do we go for double mana here? I think we do, because 1's not going to be enough. And he'll get skull distracted here, which will kill our hero, but it doesn't matter. Oh, never mind. No, it won't. Because we just got barrier off of extra turn. That's match. And we have an extra turn there, but it doesn't matter because we already won! Okay, next room. 22. So we got a power and a 4. The only problem with that, this 4 is very unlikely to be a Valraven after we just got a Valraven. So if I take that power, it's impossible to get it done today, even if we get another Valraven. If I don't take that power, we can get it done today. If we do find a Valraven. I might risk that. I'll redo the math on it. If it's possible, I think we take the chance. Because one power is not going to make that huge a difference. 22. Where are we at? We're at the do we take power situation. Let's see. Let's do some math. So, we have 2 sigils left. Let's assume we have 4 because we find a Valraven. So, if we find a Valraven, which we probably won't, but let's just assume we do. So we have 4 sigils. We do 4 for the unlock. Wait, have I already done the unlock here? Never mind, I already did the unlock. So we already have that. So we gotta do 1. How many fireballs? 2. So we gotta do 1, 2, 3. Fireball, fireball, 4. Heroism. So yes. If we find another Valraven, we have exact enough if I skip this power. So we're going to skip this power and go all in RNG. And hope we find a Valraven within 2 battles. And if we don't, it's not that big a deal. Let's get it done tomorrow. Oh, we did it! Hey, we got it! Success. Luck is on our side today. Oh no, we need to go open all of our orbs so we can go get pure blue and purple. Let's see. Also, if anyone's in my guilds, we're really close to getting the final orb as well right now. If anyone still has a few battles left. Oh no, what are you doing getting a kill? That's actually really bad that dying that quickly. Because now we're in a... Watch us lose the battle. It is definitely possible to. Especially that he has that weird devour rate thing. And the fact that we don't even use that color anymore now. How many purple browns are on the board? Okay, not enough. He's just going to poke. That's fine. Let him do his thing. If that would have devoured, we would have instant loss. But there wasn't enough brown for it to devour. It's all good. I guess we risk this off the sky there. But yeah, he killed our hero really quick there. We're starting to get deep, so you do have really high damage. Gotta be careful. It's why you run Titan, so you have barrier to protect yourself. But he got a kill before we could even do anything. Even with armor and everything. Okay, so we should have exact enough. So let's make sure we use everything correctly. So what I need to do here is fireball the lucky off of 4. And then do room 2. So we fireball the 4 and we do the 2. Let's see, what is the 2 battle? Just to make sure it's nothing annoying. Oh yeah, that should be easily manageable. Plus it's weaker. So we throw a fireball here. This gives us a lucky, which gives us 2 more doom kills. And now we go take this room for its completion. And we'll just do it normally. And then this should give us the unlock. Then we take that room. Then we fireball the entirety of next floor. And then we heroism floor 25. And that'll be match. Oh, I didn't double check to see what the final battle here is. This better not be the Spirit Fox level. It probably is. It probably is. In which case it might actually have been more beneficial to have heroism the other way around. But hopefully we get the other one. Because Spirit Fox is really annoying this deep. Not as much ever since we got higher stats as of recently over the last several months. However, it's still pretty annoying nonetheless. Okay. So this should be our unlock. And now we can take this room. Okay, good. It's not the Spirit Fox one. Does have the big Astral Spirit hit? How much damage is that, though? I believe we survive it. It is 92 damage. Yeah, we survive. Barely, though. It's cutting it a little close. But, should be fine. We'd always take a barrier at start. We definitely want to try taking brown immediately if we can, then. That's everything we need then, right? So we take 23. How many sigils do we have left? So we take 23. We then fireball, fireball, battle, heroism. Oh no, we might still have a spirit fox there. I forgot we're heroisming the 25. Well, I could theoretically heroism this one. Because oddly enough, spirit fox on 24 might be harder than whatever 25 is with the slightly higher stats. Should be fine. Yeah, we could change up our team if we feel like we're gonna die at any as well. I just been using Tesla the whole time. I generally like using one the entire time if we can. That's why I just been sticking with it. So we're gonna go for a mountain here. I know that we have Skull, but I deliberately do not want to damage him if we can. As we still end up damaging him, unfortunately. But we had no way to control that one. Let me just keep moving a bunch of stuff. Okay, that one I have to take. Okay, so he's gonna go and remove our barrier. The only slight issue with that is I don't have a way to regain barrier. But we can convert this and hope we have a blue after. Which we do. I mean a brown, not a blue. There we go. So he's going to get skull distracted again. We'll take another hit here. We'll then follow up with a brown, most likely, unless we want a mountain here. Oh, or we can get it for free. That's perfect. So now he'll get skull distracted again. And now we take a brown. Oh, we don't have... Oh, actually, yes, we do. So we'll take that. He gets skull distracted again. Gosh. How many skull distracts are we going to get? Obviously, I can mountain here. You know, I'm not going to play it safe. We'll just do the mountain. Good. We got it. And he's dead. That wasn't really that much riskier. The safer move would have been taking the brown and then mountaining. But there we go. Okay, so next floor. We got one fireball left. So we fireball the fireball, which is on 2. We then fireball the... Oh, wait. Is this Spirit Fox room? Do we heroism? Hold up. I think I fireball the fireball and then heroism. Oh, your Titan class is level 98. Nice. Good luck with that. So close. Yeah, it's nice having a 100 so you get all the immunities. I think I might fireball this one. Just so we don't have to deal with Spirit Fox. And that way we get to have fun with the really last final battle. So yeah, we're going to fireball... heroism this one. So let me fireball the fireball because it's free loot, which is on 2. Where'd it go again? Yeah, 2. Just making sure. So it's fireball. And it just gives us some loot and a fireball back. And now we heroism this floor. Just so we don't have to go take out the Spirit Fox. Okay. Now we got final floor. And now let's go and do the final floor. For this floor, we need to go and fireball that we just got. So, well, technically just recycled. But we do the fireball on 3, and then we got final battle, which is against Karnex, Moloch. How much damage is that Moloch? That could be scary. And Yarrow Fire Mantle. Oh, Yarrow Fire Mantle could be scary too if he gets a loop. Oh no. I almost feel like carrying freeze just in case. Let's see. Yeah, so you don't have to do the unlock scroll if you do heroism. I didn't do it there. We didn't do the unlock. We did the fireball. I didn't fireball the unlock. I fireball the fireball. But yeah, we didn't fireball the unlock. You can simply heroism without having to do it. But we fireballed the fireball. We did it on 2. We do that because it's free loot. It's not much loot, but it's free. Let's see. Just double checking. So yeah, we do it on 3. And that'll be our last fireball. And this will be our last sigil. Gotta get it first try. I should probably switch my team into something really safe for this. Let's see, what kind of stats are we dealing with? My biggest concern is Yarrow Fire Mantle with 110 damage. Moloch is also 1. Oh gosh. We traded out Spirit Fox for something even more annoying than Spirit Fox. I'm just gonna have to go bring out my real build. It has to happen for this battle. This is the one I normally use. I can't use Tesla for this. Where's my double Ketris? Bring out double Ketris for this. Played super safe. I do want to do this with Titan, though. However... There. And all of our perks should be fine. Yeah, doing this with Titan, so we still have the barrier. Gotta keep it safe. Technically, it could be okay because of all the HP gain, but, I don't know, it's a little safer this way. It's slower, but safer. Oh, I forgot to recopy it, didn't I? Oh, it doesn't really matter. We just change the hero classes. Doesn't take that long. Okay, so now we go over to Guild, go over to Tower of Doom, go over to Fight, and let's go do this. Let's finish out Tower of Doom. No, not that team. That would have been a fail if I still kept it there. Paste team. There we go. It still would have been able to, most likely, Tesla team. But this is a lot safer than running Tesla. Okay, I think we're good to go. I don't think we need to change anything else up. Let's get into it then. Find a battle. Now we've completed out Tower of Doom for the week. Oh, that alignment. No, my alignment! How could you? The precious alignment destroyed from starting turn. Oh, well. Let's get a big Yasmin. I thought he had only like 11 HP or defense for a second. It's the way that the number looks against the orange on orange. But no, he has 411. That's correct. There we go. That gives us a ton of HP. Oh, I just realized we're still running with armor. I should be running with seasons right now, not armor. It's not that big a deal, though. That's one thing I forgot to switch out. But yeah, we should be running this with 3 seasons. Feels so weird saying 3 seasons because there's 4 seasons. But, you know, you're using 3 season medals is what I mean when I say 3 seasons. What do we grab? We'll take that for now. That gives us another Yasmin. Just gonna ignore their mana for now. Ignore the skull for now. Just keep getting Yasmins down. All the precious blue that we don't need anymore. Also, can you please get alignment? I'm pretty sure you haven't this entire battle except at the start of battle when it got exploded. Unfortunately. So let's get one more Yasmin, and I think we're good to go. So we'll do that. He'll do a thing. He'll hit on our barrier. You know what? I might as well just Yasmin all of them at this point. Do we have alignment? No. Oh, oops, I shouldn't have given free skull, though. But at least he gave us alignment, so I guess it works. And let's make sure we take every last extra turn. And I think we're good to go. As long as he doesn't get started from that, which he shouldn't. Should probably kill that Moloch first. So let's go take that. Then we go kill the Moloch. As soon as we take every last extra turn, he'll take the skull right there and get distracted. Hit on our hero for pretty much nothing. We get a big hit there. Oh yeah, Death Mark. Oh gosh, could you imagine if those actually die? We could still win, but it'd be very annoying. Like his hero at this point could solo the battle. If we truly had to. Don't you dare die next turn. Well, one of them did. Luckily the other one didn't. We still would have won even if it did. There we go. Nice. Okay, so that is Tower of Doom completed. There we go. That is full completion. Up, come on, guild. We need 7 more Dooms. And then we're truly fully completed. I can't do anymore. If my guild does 7 more, we'll be fully completed as of today. Tonight. Which is good, because you do want to get this done before the end of the weekend if you can. Or before the weekend, I mean. Before Friday. Because we got Vault Event this weekend. And it's much better to spend your time doing Vault Event than doing this event. Even though this event's still good loot. But, you know, it's... obviously, still do it if you haven't completed it out yet on the weekends. But, of course, the Vault Event is really, really good loot for its duration. So, we always need 7 more Dooms from our guild. And if we get that throughout the stream, we'll have everything. And then we'll go claim it later. Okay, let's go and quick kill everything else. Let's go quick kill through dailies. Then we'll hand out a code, and then we'll go and get that new pet. Replace our little mini Venoxia with the little mini Hydra, which is absolutely adorable. That mini Hydra is probably like my top 3 pets now. And make a cosmetic pet tier list. Well, technically it's not cosmetic. But a tier list for pets based on visual. How many floors are in Tower of Doom? You haven't seen the end after 25. Infinite. I don't think it ever stops. I'm pretty sure it never stops, or it stops at 100 or something. It stops at a really high floor. The reason why 25th completion, so basically you getting to floor 26, as in completing 25 fully, that's considered full completion because it stops giving you scrolls afterwards. Every single time you fully complete out a room, it no longer will give you one of those scrolls that are used to upgrade your weapon. So beyond that point, all you're competing for is leaderboard. So there's technically not any point in going further than 25 completion, unless you're close to getting a leaderboard rank, in which case you would go higher. But that would be the only instance where you would. It goes past 200. Yeah, it never ends then. I'm pretty sure it never ends if it goes up to 200. It probably goes to like 1,000 or something. But it was never intended to have an end if you just keep going. But the actual end is 25th completion for all loot. I wonder what the furthest anyone has ever gone in it is. You wouldn't really ever need to, because you'd probably have a leaderboard way before you even went that deep, but never know. Could you imagine if one person soloed it for an entire guild? I could see that happening. Go to like 500 and carry the entire guild. The only problem with that is you'd have bout scouting at that point. You'd be wasting a lot of rooms if you didn't have multiple people scouting out. There we go. Nice. Okay. Let's go clear out dungeons. Then we'll hand out code and go claim our new pet, which also counts for a not wild folk, a wild plains bonus. There aren't too many instances where you would run multiple wild plains though in your team, which is unfortunate. You'd kind of think there would be, because all the Tauruses, or pretty much every Taurus, is within wild plains. But the Tauruses don't have too good of a synergy with each other. They will into the future, because there's some components that has synergy. The biggest issue with Tauruses is a lack of mana accumulation right now. Tauruses really need a mana generator better than Soothsayer. If they ever got one, they'd be potentially really, really meta. But they don't currently, which is the biggest thing holding them back. Because they have all the other components. They have one really big, hard-hitting mythic. They have 50% mana start. They are pretty much just missing the they even have like a buff stat troop off that one Taurus Guardian thing. The only thing they're really missing is mana accumulation. And Soothsayer's not a bad mana accumulator, but in the current state of the game, it's pretty lackluster. Okay, anyways, let's go hand out code, and then we'll go get the Hydra pet, the new one that came out today. Where's my code section? Code. Should be the one below this one, but I'll still check this one just in case. Yep, the answer is the one below this one. Exactly what I thought. Always like to double check just in case. You never know if it'll let me copy the other one. Come on now. There we go. Okay. So let's go put this code in. Put that right over there. Put that right over there. Copy. Paste. And there you guys go. There's the redeem code used on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Redeem code's right over there in chat, starting with the GAX. And it gives the same reward as always: 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And of course, it only works on PC mobile version. You guys know the drill at this point. There you guys go. Anyways, so that's that. Let's go clear out pet battles. What team are we even using for it right now? We are using a key team as Dervish, from when we still haven't leveled Dervish yet. Though, of course, we have that max now, so we'll go switch over to what we're doing right now. Oracle? Yeah, sure. Let's go Oracle. Let's go get some free XP on this thing. And just quick kill it with key. Not the quickest of options, but it gives you a bunch of gold along the way. So I like using it. I always mentioned even when key wasn't meta anymore, I'd probably still be using it. This is one instance where I still use it, even though it's not meta anymore. It's still really good. A double key team's actually more meta than this, I feel like, these days. That's still not bad. Problem is, its amount of damage becomes increasingly worse over time, particularly in like PvP-like instances. Mostly because its damage is rather static, since it's based on how much gold. Like, a good majority of its damage is based on how much gold is within play. and that's obviously capped at a certain amount based on your bonuses, which limits it a little bit for how high it can do, because the only other extra damage it gets is from magic, and things will gain much more durability than you ever gain magic. So over time, Ki will become increasingly less effective in this state of the game, which is unfortunate. I still like using it for this, because if nothing else, pet battles will never get harder. If anything, they'll only get easier with more stats coming into the game over time. But Skeleton Ki does not upscale well with higher stats being added to the game. It's kind of interesting that since we've been starting to get so many new stats, especially once we start getting 20-star kingdoms, it kind of changes up the meta in a sense that different troops scale differently with different amount of stats, extra stats. And Skeleton Ki is one of those that does not benefit greatly from having additional stats, because almost all of its value is from the gold boost ratio, not from higher stats on it. Oh, hello, Liz! Welcome! And hello, Alexandri. Yeah, it caps at 100 plus magic in most instances. The only problem with that is Suna increasingly gets better at that kill range. Suna is really, really good right now at that kill range, and she hits 4 rather than just 2. It's one of the reasons why Suna has been getting increasingly more meta, because it's basically a Skeleton Ki that hits 4 rather than 2. And you also don't have the gold dependency on it, though you do have Redstorm dependency, but you can do that with a single hero class. It just forces you to have to use specific hero classes. Ideally Sunspear, but you can technically do any red hero class with it if you're going to win in one cast. Which is normally when you bring her out, is when you can win in one cast. Gosh, it's such a bad board. Come on, board, do something. I gotta throw that down for now. Let's get a key. There we go. Yeah, did I say Suna? I meant Phoenicia. Did I just say Suna? I definitely meant Phoenicia. I meant Phoenicia. I always switch up the two of them. I will never not do that. Gosh, why the board's so bad? There we go. Yeah, we got it rolling. It's the only problem with not having any board control. You can technically do Leprechaun, but then your gold is a lot slower if you go Leprechaun for it. Also, I just realized I'm still using pure armor, aren't I? You'd want to use 20% mana start with 2 seasons with this. Or with 8 magic. Though the 8 magic generally doesn't make a break in instance. It's not going to matter though. Not going to switch it for one battle. Only got one more left. I know. I'm pretty sure I realistically, over 1,000 times, have misplaced Suna and Phoenicia's names. The amount of times I've done so is probably over 1,000 by now. It's not even an exaggeration. I do it almost every single week since they have both existed. Sometimes multiple times in a week. Which I guess that's closer to a couple hundred times. But I've done it many, many, many times mixing up their two names. Normally if I'm referring to one, it's Phoenicia. If I say Suna or Phoenicia, I probably mean Phoenicia. Even if I say Suna. Because the only thing Suna is actually used for is a replacement for Queen Titania when you don't own Queen Titania. That's about the only thing she's good for. Whereas Phoenicia is good for a lot of things these days. Mostly because she has the highest damage full AoE in the game. Oh, why did I do that? I could have killed with Skull. Or no, I couldn't have. Never mind. Okay, that works. That works. Okay, let's go get this cute pet. The Chomp Chomp Chomp. Yeah, that's the same thing we ended up almost naming our little chompy thing in in what's his name? In Bug Fables. At least we got a little chomping plant. But yeah, chomp chomp chomp, because it has 3 heads. Let's go equip that. You can't not do that. And we'll go upgrade it, because why not? Actually, I can just go to upgradable. Oh, there it is. Perfect. So we'll go upgrade this. It uses purple. And it gives us a 2.25 Wild Plains bonus. But yeah, Hydra as a troop hasn't been good for forever. They would need to boost ratio it to like 5 times, and even then it probably wouldn't be good. Because it does additional damage based on it missing HP. But that's such a worse mechanic compared to Rowan, which just does damage based on this armor. I don't know, hopefully it'll eventually buff Hydra. We could have a lot of potential. It's never really been meta though. Especially ever since Rowan got buffed. But even before then, it just wasn't even good. Anyways, why did I not equip it? I meant to equip it. And then we'll go change our appearance around it. Where'd it go, where'd it go? Hydra! Shall equip you. Let's go find an outfit for it. It kind of makes sense to go Nagas, but let's see if anything else matches up to it. Well, first things first, what armor would go good? Probably Death Knight then. Death Knight or, I think we'd go Death Knight. I'll go Death Knight with it. So go Death Knight into... Let's see, any other thing? We're probably just gonna have to go Nagas. Okay. Let's see, what features do you have again? Oh, too bad you don't have fins. Why don't they have any fins for their Nagas? They're all horns. We don't have any fins. Does any of them have fins? I don't think any of them have fins, do they? Not even the other thing has fins. Why don't we have any fins? We don't have any fins to go with them. So I don't think we have like a pinkish red like that color. So we'll probably just go double teal. Alright, we'll just go with that. About the close we're gonna get. How do we not have any fins for Naga? I never realized that, but we do not have a single fin to go with Naga. Very strange. There we go. Good enough. Anyways, let's go and claim those, and yeah, let's go farm some PvP. Of course, been doing this to try to get some more hero class XP. This weekend I want to go max every single hero class in the game. However, that doesn't mean we can't farm XP prior. So this weekend's goal is to get 100, level 100 on Oracle, Doomsayer, and on Dabalist. Or sorry, Dabalist, Oracle, and Slayer, I meant. Not Doomslayer. Just called Slayer. Turn it to Chain Chomp. That reminds me, Pokemon Snap got announced today. That's pretty hype. Also, Paper Mario came out today. I haven't even looked into it because, oh no, Bug Fables is better. I know with like 95% certainty that Bug Fables will be better. So it didn't really interest me much. I really wish Paper Mario would go back to normal. But yeah, they're doing another Pokemon Snap. We have no clue when it's coming out. But, gosh, the first Pokemon Snap came out in, I want to say 1998, 1999. It has been a very, very, very long time. We'll take that for now. I don't have any way to deal with this first slot at the moment. Here, I have some Doom Skulls. If nothing else, to break your Submerge, so I can go hit you. What? Really? That has a 25% or 20% chance on hit, I believe it is, to get a summon. Something annoying like that. It's almost like that giant spider thing, except less annoying, but still annoying. Or maybe it's only on death, I forget, but he still got it. Best troops that would benefit from a rework. That'd be like a whole video in itself. You know how many things in this game need a rework to be viable? I feel like Moloch needs it one of the most. He's been reworked like 2 or 3 times too. Also, one troop that will always bother me that they haven't reworked yet, it's an epic though, is Tall. Tall they made his ability actually worse before Guild Wars came out. Before, his ability was remove all red and gain a bunch of attack. But it was too similar to another ability that they changed it. But they changed it to something so ridiculously weak and then gave him Empower on something that doesn't even make any sense to have Empower on. He has Empower on an ability where if you get a kill, you get a small amount of stats. Not only are these small amount of stats so small that it wasn't even meta when it first came out, but it also is pointless, because why have an Empower on an ability where the whole goal is to get a kill? You're almost never going to get a kill off of first turn Empower. And if you are, then why are you doing that battle with that move? Because you might as well just full AoE them with a quick kill. So it doesn't make any sense. Because realistically, in a normal battle, you would never Empower instantly into a kill like that. Unless you were up against something super, super weak. And even then, the benefit that he gets for a kill is so small. He is so ridiculously dated. Well, a lot of troops are really dated, though. The most meta troop 5 years ago is actually completely useless, even though it hasn't been nerfed since then. It's Lady Sapphira. Lady Sapphira, when the game first started, after they gave her her initial buff, was the strongest troop in the entire game, having the highest single target true damage in the game, which was really potent at the time. Also having some stats that basically made it unkillable, because it kept gaining HP back, while also gaining attack. Nowadays, it's completely useless. You would never use it in any situation. What weapons from classes should you be looking for? You have the Doomed Mole and Skeleton Key, Essence of Evil, Doomsayer weapon. I think you have most of them. Because Essence of Evil and Skeleton Key are probably the biggest two that you would want. Urskea Shield, I guess, if you haven't gotten it. You get it from 250 wins off of Sentinel Hero class from Urskea. There's so many reworks that they could do to various troops to make them viable. Like Lady Sapphira, they could easily just give her a like a 3 times damage against Divine or something. Life and Death is not from a hero class. It's from Silver Necropolis. Or Necropolis, however you say it. But it's from a Delve, not a hero class. All the hero class weapons are single color mythic weapons. Even though that's technically not mythic. Let's see, we'll take that over. Bill. I am actually going to be recording both of them soon. And by both of them, I mean 2019 and 2020. It's going to be kind of a comparison video to show how the meta has developed. We will be covering that soon. Oh no! We got a pet gnome. Of all days to get a pet gnome. Why couldn't we have got one like literally any other day? Pet gnome is really ineffective right now because, for one, I don't need the food. But also, it's Wednesday, so we have a day-long pet event. And if you get a pet while you have a pet, you don't get a pet. And since it's all day long, any pet gnomes we get all day do not count for anything. At least for pets. How can you do 2020? I would just do it up to this point. Obviously, it's not going to be for the entirety of 2020. It's almost more so going to be on what medals have done to teams. More so than necessarily 2020 specifically. Though it might be 2020 specifically. But it's going to be more so based on what medals have done to help out the meta. Or, you know, like what kind of teams became viable as of medals. Because most of the teams that changed from 2019 to 2020 changed almost entirely because of medals. Not necessarily because of other troops coming into the game. The other troops did impact it some. But a lot of the change was from medals being added to the game. And by 2020 hit, most people had 3 of every medal. Because I don't think I got 3 Nishas until like mid-December. I know it took quite a few other people, possibly longer or even shorter durations. Some people might have had it literally before October was even over, but that wasn't a good majority of people. I feel like good majority had it when 2020 started rolling around. Because it takes forever to get 3 niches. Oh yeah, we'll be covering a lot of stuff with 5.0. Well, kind of a lot of stuff. There's simultaneously both a lot and not a lot of stuff to go over. If that makes any sense. And some of the things we wouldn't be able to go over immediately. And some things I would only be able to go over in theory. That would make a little bit more sense if you saw what it actually was. Which hopefully we'll be able to say stuff about it soon. But it's definitely the kind of update where, while we will have things to do immediately, a lot of it is time locked. At least by a certain amount. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Could you imagine if every pet gnome on a Wednesday gave you a pet gnome totem to summon a pet gnome? Or even if literally every pet gnome just did that. I highly doubt they would ever do that. But could you imagine if that one offer that currently sells it, they upped it to like 5 or 10 of them? And then instead, every single time you get a gnome when you already have a gnome active, instead of getting 2 white pet food, you would get a gnome totem drop. They would never do that, but that would be insanely useful if they ever did. Though I highly doubt they ever would. But basically getting a thing that you can go use to go summon a gnome, which they already exist within the game. It's fully coded, and they could easily add as a drop to anything, but they haven't yet. If they did that for whenever you already have a gnome active, that would be so ridiculously useful. But I highly doubt they ever will. But I wish they did. It makes sense too. Like, it wouldn't be that broken. You already got the gnome kill. It'll just allow you to activate it when there isn't one already active. It would make too much sense for them to ever implement it. I should have done that the other way around. Luckily we can just kill with that. Yeah, basically just as a way to compensate. Maybe have it as like a 25% drop when you get a gnome, when you don't have a pet gnome, or a 50% drop. Something to give a chance for it. If not 100%. That's funny, Bill. Yes, we need to go form a union to go make it so every single time we kill a pet gnome, when one is already active, we get a pet gnome bait. Hey, we got 1,000 glory, nice. We'll be seeing a lot of that this weekend, when it's actually a gnome event. Doesn't start till Friday though. Of course, you can still find gnomes whenever, but their rate will be much higher this weekend. Starting Friday reset. We don't have any event this weekend, but if nothing else, it's almost a good thing, so we could focus on vault grinding. Oh no! A second one! What a fail. Give me my pet baits. Not the useless 2 white food. Which makes it seem like it's even more food, but it's only the equivalent of 1 color food. 2 white food is the equivalent of any 1 color food. Which means we're basically just getting 1 food from killing it. Now we're getting quite a few gnomes for it not being Vault right now. We're getting a taste of what this weekend will be like. If anyone still has any questions or anything you want me to go over, let me know. Probably wrap up once we get another hero level. What are we at right now? 84? Yeah, we'll go up to 85. Might as well. They're talking about passes and campaigns in the spoiler thread. Yes, that might be a thing. That could potentially be a thing. A thing related to things. What do we take there? We'll grab that for now. I think we've been getting a lot of really bad boards for this lately. I think that might be the theme of all day. I'm just not paying as much attention today. But, it's like on average they have been a lot worse. There is one controversial thing with the pass, and I'm not sure if they've tweaked it yet. Because there's, I'm not sure if I can mention that. But, yeah, there's one controversial thing with the pass. I can't really mention what it is. But, there's one specific thing. And we'll see exactly how that pans out. I'm not sure if they are tweaking it, though. But I likely won't be doing any of the passes when next patch comes around. Let's see, we'll throw that down. I would also encourage everyone else to not do the passes. Because if they don't tweak it, it would be a good way to get them to tweak it. If no one goes for them. But they might tweak it before it happens. I'll let you guys know. Once I could say anything about it. Yeah, there's really only two things that are technically locked in the current state of the game. Death Knight armor and free scouting. Free scouting saves you time and is unlocked behind paying $30 on the game in any method. And Death Knight armor, which is 100% stack gain to everything. Those are technically the only two things that are quite literally impossible to get at any point without money. And there are some $5 weapons currently within the game that are, to most people, technically never obtainable. In the current state of the game, they're only available for $5. However, if you were playing the game like 4 or 5 years ago, they were obtainable for free. But obviously, most people weren't playing that long ago. Though all those weapons are useless. There's not a single weapon underneath the $5 category that is actually currently meta. And not every single thing you see for $5 is a $5 weapon. Only one that's specifically in the shop all the way to the right is the $5 weapon. Any that you see off a flash offer might not be a $5 weapon, even though it's a $5 weapon. Or, you know, they're selling it for $5, but that doesn't mean it's a $5 weapon. If that makes any sense. The only actual $5 weapons are the ones, like the ones locked behind $5, are the ones specifically in the shop. Yeah, currently all that money does in Gems of War is speed up progression. There's almost nothing that really gets you anything that you wouldn't have been able to get otherwise. And even technically into next patch, that's also going to be true. However, there's one caveat to that, which I can't mention. And it's the big controversial thing with it, if they don't tweak it. I guess there is one thing that you do get from the past that other people wouldn't have. Unless they've tweaked it. Or will tweak it before next patch. What do we grab there? We'll take that for now. But hopefully we get a spoiler image this Saturday. I would assume so, because they don't really have anything else to really announce, given that we just have a Vault event weekend. It's not like we're even getting new content, so it'd be a great weekend to go and have them post a spoiler image. Yeah, the only thing I've ever bought in the past I think in any game actually, was Clash Royale. Mostly because it was pretty good value. But I only ever did it 4 times. I don't even play the game anymore. But it's good when you're first starting out the game for progressing a little bit quicker. However, it's not really needed much beyond that point. Probably like the first month or 2 that you play. It's basically like the equivalent of buying Ring of Wonders in Gems of War. Except they gave even more benefits. And for 4 months rather than for 1 month. Yeah, it made getting legendaries pretty much like a 2-month objective. 2 or 3 months, rather than like a year. Gems of War doesn't really have a proper equivalent to that, though, for the most part. Because it is possible to have everything within a year. However, there is no purchases that you could really do that would speed that up to like 3 months or something. Because even if you spend a lot of money in the game, I don't think you could get full completion within 3 months. You definitely could within a year, though. I got half completion within 2 months on my Nintendo Switch account. But the problem is that last half is one of the hardest halves to get. Getting like your last 10 mythics are almost harder than getting all the other mythics combined. Not exactly, but like the last 25% of mythics, or the last 33% of mythics or so, is almost harder than the first 66%. Because you have to get almost all of them off of diamonds and event keys. Because you have to focus them down, specifically. Whereas the other ones you can just get off of random key drops. And other random drops throughout the game. Though I guess it is a little bit easier with money now, because I forgot, they did tweak those offers. So those $50 offers give you a guaranteed mythic. Though obviously that's extremely expensive. But they did tweak it so they do give a guaranteed mythic you don't own. So I guess that does make getting the last ones a little bit easier. Since now there's a 100% method to get something you don't have. Though it is money only. Oh, so we should be getting pretty close on that level. Grab. Oh, I thought that was free turn. Whoops. Mistakes have been made. Let's see, how much more XP do we need right now? How's it going so far? We need... Ah! 1 more battle! I was gonna say, we should be really close. Oh, 1 more battle. We are literally on top of it. Perfect. Yeah, any other questions, anyone? Let me know. Otherwise, we'll probably call it a night. As soon as we wipe him out. And there we go, level 85. And tomorrow we got a class event for... Oh, tribute. Gotta grab that. Give me those gems. 16 gems. Nice. This almost feels like my average tribute these days. Upwards of 5,000 gold. almost 1,000 souls. Somewhere's above 200 glory. Somewhere's around like 30 gold keys. Somewhere's around 15 gems. I feel like that's almost average for tribute right now in the end game. I think average might be closer to 1326. But yeah, still pretty good. Nice. Anyways, so that was everything then. So tomorrow we got a class event for Shaman. Shaman, pretty good hero class. Very situational though. It's mostly used for its final trait. You saw me use it some throughout this week, but overall it's an okay hero class. Nothing too special. It's definitely above average, but barely. It's only because it's used for some really specific like catcher teams and stuff like that. It was where it gains all of its viability. But overall, still worth getting some leveling into it. Probably wouldn't bother paying into the event though with gems. It's probably just worth doing the free battles and going from there. But of course, this Friday we got Vault events, and we will be grinding it like crazy. Because my goal, as I've been mentioning, is to have every single hero class max, so we have it done before next patch, and so that we have it done through this Vault event. So, yeah, we got Slayer at 81. We got Oracle at, let's see, it's Oracle at 85, Slayer at 81, and Dabalist at 90. And those three I shall be getting to 100 this weekend. And, yeah, that's the game plan. We'll probably do one each day. Start with maybe one of the ones that is furthest away, and then go to the one which is closest. So we'll probably do Diabolist on Sunday. Yeah, we'll probably do it that way. We'll do Diabolist on Sunday. We'll do, and I'll probably do a Saturday morning stream most likely, which I haven't been doing for Gems of War lately, but I probably will this time, so that we can focus on getting Oracle up. So, yeah, I think the order that we're going to do it in then is Slayer on Friday. Get Slayer maxed. Then on Saturday we do Oracle, and then on Sunday we do Diabolist, and that'll be the game plan. And then by the end of the weekend we will have every hero class maxed, doing one per day, and maybe a little bit more into the other one. But that should be the game plan then. So that's probably what we'll do for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll get a little bit more leveling between now and then as well, just so we don't have as much for the weekends. Henrik. Yeah, that wordplay from someone who was the person that mentioned that. That is pretty funny. But yeah, there are two passes. One is fine. The other one is potentially pay to win if they don't tweak it. We'll have to see what they do with it. But we'll have more info once I can say more info on it. Soon, TM. Hopefully they'll drop a spoiler this weekend, so I can mention stuffs. Then we can kind of discuss in detail. But yeah, we'll talk about it more into the future as we can actually mention stuff about it. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys soon. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. We'll be back tomorrow, same time as always. 1 hour prior to now tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll be going and messing around with the class, getting more hero XP, and going from there. Oh, wait. Before I go, though, one last thing. Hold up. Tower of Doom. We never claimed our orbs. It's time. Hold up. We're not done yet. Let's go claim our shiny orbs. See if I can use some of that luck from earlier. Though I might have used up all the luck already. I might have done it too late. Okay, we got a vault key and a major and 4 miners. See what we get. Let's go use all these before we head out for the night. Okay, we got a purple. Come on, blue, purple. Or purple, blue. Go. Oh, double purple. Nice. That's still good. Very nice. Major purple. Very, very nice. Yeah, that's not bad at all. What was that then? 2 small purples and major purple. I'll take it. Very nice. Okay, let's see what we get from the vault key. Could you imagine if we get Mecha Gnome right now? What a weird time to get Mecha Gnome. Hopefully we do. Highly doubt it, though. I almost hope we don't. No, actually, I do hope we do. But it'd be interesting if we get it this weekend while we're farming for everything else. But I definitely wouldn't complain if we got it right now. Come on, Mecha Gnome, or anything of value. Oh! Ooh! That's one of his better drops. Actually, arguably, that could be considered his best drop. Not exactly. He has 6 really good drops. He has major purple orb, major blue orb, minor blue orb, minor purple orb, 20 gem key, 15 event key, 250 gem. Of those, I'd probably place it 3rd. It's his 3rd best drop, only behind, actually 4th, because minor blue could be considered better than this. So, the only drops that he has that are better than 250 gem is major purple, major blue, and minor blue. If you do not count orbs, 250 gem drop actually is his best drop, if you completely ignore orbs, and the fact that if you average out all of their loots of an orb. Technically, 250 gems is the best thing you could actually find. So yeah, I guess technically you could make the argument that it is his best drop. Yeah, there we go. He does have a 250 drop. They added this about a year and a half ago to Vault Keys. And it's pretty nice. There we go. And I helped repair our gems a little bit there. It's very rare, though. I think I've only gotten it 5 times, I think, since they've added it. So in a year and a half, we've only gotten it 5 times. So I haven't opened that many keys in that time. So maybe that actually is a pretty good rate. But anyways, still a really great drop to get off of it. Are the beta testers fighting it? There was some discussion on it. I haven't really been following the beta too much after the very first several days, so I haven't been keeping up with it to know for sure. But there was definitely many discussions on it. If it has been changed at this point, I do not know, and we'll find out soon. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading out for now. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend. We'll catch you guys soon. Thank you so much for stopping by, and goodbye, everyone.